What's up, my friends? Today's officially day 9 and I'm getting ready to take my lunch break and do my 47-minute run. I did not go to the gym, so there was no lift workout today. Before I got into this video, I did want to mention a pre-workout snack that I was having before my runs. I mentioned in the past that after and before my runs, mainly after my runs, I get super hungry. And I made a video asking what people did so that they're not feeling so hungry. A lot of people said it mentioned that I had to fuel my runs. I didn't know what that meant. And I did some research and I found these honey waffles. This is not an ad or anything like that. It's just a little waffle bar, about 140 calories and basically nothing but carbs to help you fuel your runs and your workouts. And I kid you not, I am the worst when it comes to snacks, protein bars, and these, for example. I fucking hate these, not because they're not good. I love them, taste delicious. The problem is I fucking hate these because I always say I'm gonna have one and I end up having 6. Is it a personal issue? Probably, not gonna lie. But at the same time, for some reason, every time I have these, I can't help but to want another one. I finish it, I want another one. And it doesn't end. It's like fucking, I feel like DJ Khaled and I'm like, another one. It doesn't end. I have not had the issue with these whatsoever. I have one and I did tell myself I was gonna buy these. I was only gonna have them only to fuel my runs and or workouts, and that's the only thing I used them for, and they work great. I really do recommend them and they've been helping me a lot fueling my runs. But like I said, I'm on my lunch break, so I have to hurry up and get this workout started because it's a 47-minute run. So let's get started. Okay, we're gonna get right into it. This is not my lunch. I ended up not taking a lunch. Got a meeting scheduled last minute and had to wait till after work. That's okay though. Let's set this up. Let's get going. Okay, I'm gonna set this to 6 again, about a 10.5-minute pace. So I have 47 minutes to run. It's gonna be a while here. But anyways, like I was mentioning earlier, those waffle bars, you need them. You need to try them at the very least. I think I got mine from Sam's. I got 2 different flavors. I think it was like caramelized one and a vanilla flavor one. Honestly, they're both bangers. If you're getting into running or just want a really good pre-workout snack, honestly, you cannot go wrong with those. Either of them, they're really good. And like I mentioned, I have one and I don't get that feeling, like that urge that I need another one. Again, I don't know if that's because I told myself I'm only gonna have them when and before I do my workouts, but those other chewy bars, I tell myself the same thing, and yet I always can't help myself but to have another one. Again, I know it's my problem, but that's just the truth and how it is. I always just tell my wife not to buy them anymore because I'm the only one that eats them. She buys them for the kids. And I found that the only way I can beat it is just not have one, because the second I have one, I'm cooked. But yeah, I haven't had one and they've been there for like 3 weeks already. So fingers crossed. Fuck that. I'm not gonna have one. Let's see what else. It's gonna be a long run, so I don't really know what else to talk about right now. So depending on whether I can keep yapping, this might be a shorter video for you. Oh yeah, do you guys have any plans for Thanksgiving? As far as like your diet goes, or is it gonna be a full-on fuck it, whatever comes, whatever's appetizing, you're gonna have, no holds bar? I'm still planning on sticking to my approach, just kind of fasting all day tomorrow. I know it's gonna be tough, no promises yet. You'll find out tomorrow whether I did that or not, but right now I think I'm gonna stick to it. Just fast all of Wednesday and then be able to consume double the calories on Thursday, which at my rate, I'm not having 2,700 calories a day. I'm having close to 3,000. So at my rate, about 6,000 calories on Thursday. That's a shit ton. It should be enough, but I don't know, because my wife's gonna be making her mac and cheese, and fuck, that has a lot of calories. So we'll see. Still excited. I have a lot of work to do after this. I have some doors I need to install, some baseboard I need to paint it, but I'm excited to see everything come together little by little. There's still a lot of project loading in my house, but it feels good to get things done. I think this Saturday I'm gonna go out and try to get my outdoor run and try out my new shoes, the Vaporflies, I believe. I think I have a tempo run that Garmin's recommending, so I might do that. No promises yet. And besides that, definitely more yard work. Gotta get rid of the trash. What do I want to talk about? I think after this Thanksgiving week, I'm gonna start tracking my ketone levels. Not necessarily doing the ketogenic diet, but honestly, it might kind of go into that just because I wanna monitor my blood glucose and my ketone level. So that will include either some or fasting and having higher fat meals. So technically it falls into doing the ketogenic diet, but I really want to see, because I've had some success with that in the past. But again, I don't want to focus too much on what's worked, what hasn't, because I also have to consider, did it work? Great. Was it sustainable? Probably not. So, but I do want to check just to monitor all those things, and I have the equipment to do it. It's not the most convenient thing to do, but I can try just to see if I can get an idea of how I work when I have certain amount of ketones being produced, and how these next 180 days will go. So yeah, today's day 9. There's 171 days till my marathon, and so far I only run twice a week. So I better start amping these up. And although I feel good at the gym, it's not helping that I'm gaining weight. But at least I'm tracking everything and monitoring everything that's coming in, because it's going to be really important to cut out those things once it gets serious. And I will say it's probably not going to be until the new year. But again, there's more than 36 days. I think 36 days left till the new year. So I just don't want to waste those days. Whatever I can, keep going, so that once I get there and get serious, it's not so hard. I mean, it's not so easy to fall out of it, because anyone can wait till the new year, say you're gonna go all out and get serious, and 3 days pass by and that's it. By the time you look back and you want to start again, it's already marked. I don't want to do that. I'm going through that phase right now. That's why I want to continue going and finish the year strong, because, and what I mean by strong, I don't mean like at the very peak of my level and ability. I mean strong with the idea of me really trying and striving to reach and get all these habits down, so that when I get serious, it's a simple switch to be able to flicker instead of something massive that I'm trying to turn on. So just keep that in mind going forward. If you've been watching these and you're thinking of doing something, please do not waste that time. Today wasn't necessarily going to be running, but it ended up being running because we did not wake up. We actually went to sleep kind of early. I think we went to sleep like at 10 and we were just done. Try to do like 9 today. But we'll see how that goes, given that I have some work to do here around the house. Gotta just prioritize the time. Oh, mile 1 done, 10:43. The Apple Watch still has 0.8 miles. That's what I fucking hate about it. It's annoying because it is a new one technically, but when I had my watch forever, it like calculated itself and updated the distance. But given that it's new, and this is not a full-size treadmill, very hard to get it accurate. The Garmin, same thing. It's not the perfect, most accurate thing, but the very nice thing about it is that I can adjust the mileage to match the mileage on the treadmill after the run is done, which makes all the difference. And then it calibrates the watch itself to the treadmill. That's nice and convenient, because I'm not always on this. If I have to go to the gym and I run there, I'll have to do the same. So it's unrealistic to always think it's going to be exact unless you're always using the same treadmill, right? So if you're only using this treadmill, for example, and I have it calibrated to it, most of the time, depending if I'm running the same distance, it would stay pretty accurate. But if I take it to the treadmill at the gym, it might be off again. But again, that's why it has that nice to be able to calibrate it. That way, your mileage is always the correct mileage at the end of the run, as opposed to this watch. With that being said, I'm starting to debate whether I even want to wear any of these. If I have to pick right now just one, I just really like how the Apple Watch feels and how it syncs perfectly with the phone, commands, Siri, all of that. Just the technology, although it's not out of this world, it's just a lot smoother compared to a watch that costs double the price of an Apple Watch Ultra. It's just not there yet. With that being said, the Garmin is just really good for what I needed right now. This whole recording videos is to keep track of my progress so I can look back. But on top of that, it's also to track my journey to my first marathon. And the Apple Watch really lacks in a lot of those abilities. Although, again, a lot of new features that you can do to track those and set up custom workouts. But just given that the Garmin sets up a plan and divides every week up until your run, your event, honestly, that's unbeatable. And that's something that I feel like Apple can easily fix and add, but they're not there yet. And given that, if I only have to wear one, it just makes it so hard. So I will continue using both, just not at the same time. So I'm really not trying to mighty morph, and it's very annoying when I'm at the gym. Start this run, start this run, start this lift workout, start this lift workout. I honestly feel like I'm pressing more buttons and messing more with my watches than I am actually lifting. So that's fucking annoying. I really like the rings and how I track closing my calories on my Apple Watch. Very similar to the Garmin, but you don't get the same. So I don't know. I think I was about to get to wearing one, and then I remember how each of them do something different. I'm like, oh, never mind. But for the most part, if I want to continue tracking my progress for my runs, it makes more sense to use my Garmin. I might just wear the Garmin when I run. There's this app that I can use so I can sync all my Apple Watch workouts into the Garmin Connect app, and it'll update based on that. All I have to do is kind of wear the Garmin at night when I sleep, so it can also track the sleep, because I do not think it reads the sleep from the Apple Health app, but I don't know yet. So I might do that. I might just use my Apple Watch as a daily wear and my Garmin at night, and or when I run. That way when I go to the gym in the mornings, I'm not having to start workouts on both. Kind of annoying. That is not to say that Apple wins. It lacks in a lot of features and abilities, but same goes for the Garmin. I just like them both. So we'll leave it at that for now. Now, that sub 4-hour marathon pace that I want to get, it's only week 2, and don't want to say it seems unrealistic, because I know that if I put in the time and effort, I can make it. It's just really hard right now to convince myself that I'm going to be able to do it, especially given that I keep gaining weight. Again, I'm not beating myself up too much about the weight right now, but I also have to keep that in the back of my mind. Hey, yes, you need improving your pace. Yes, you need to get more miles underneath you every week, but that weight has to go down. You're not going to be successful if it continues to rise or stays flatline. Just thinking of that as well. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right now we're 18 minutes into the run. Garmin says 1.69 miles. Apple Watch 1.32 miles. Treadmill 1.7. Like I said, that Garmin's basically synced in with this treadmill at this point, but that's because you can calibrate it, unlike the Apple Watch. Talking about my fast for tomorrow, today was the first day I was able to lower the eating to later in the day. So this is after work. All I had today was a banana, a protein bar, and my waffle. The waffle was meant to take it just before my run, which I had it, but given that that meeting got scheduled late, I didn't get to run right after that. But that's all I've had all day today, and I'm ready to eat because I've been waiting. And I say that's gonna help me because tomorrow, given that I want to fast the entire day, I haven't done a fast and it's been easily over a month and a half maybe, and it's always hard to flip that switch. So given that I prolonged my fasting today, given that I prolonged my eating today, I'm hoping that helps me for tomorrow. Also that I'll have a lot of my calories tonight, so I'll be nice and full for the day. We'll see. I might feel like shit, but it won't be too bad. About 20 minutes in, a little under half of the way there. Heart rate 122 on my Apple Watch. Heart rate on the Garmin 121. Just under 2 miles. So see, I feel like I have a really good stamina. I feel like even me being a little bit bigger, I can go long distances and put out pretty good in power. I just need to get that fucking weight down, man. If I can get that weight down and keep pushing myself, I know I can reach that goal that I'm setting. Fuck, man, I'm excited. Day by day, baby. Day by day. Can't worry too much about tomorrow, and I can't cry about yesterday. How do I win today? I just figure out how to win today. Everything else is gonna work out. Oh, I haven't even mentioned this. I did also weigh myself. Exactly the same as yesterday. 234.4, no change. Okay, so I'm all done. Officially 47 minutes. My camera ended up stopping at 22 minutes just because my memory card got full. So I had to go back and delete some stuff. But let me show you. I did finish my 47-minute run. Effort, I'm gonna say it was like a 5 out of 10. And I feel freaking strong, bitch. Let me see here. I can show you. So there you go. Focus. Right there. 4.5 miles, 47 minutes, pace 10:25. So yeah, that was a really good workout. The Apple Watch, tracked it on the Apple Watch itself. I don't know what I was yapping about when the camera stopped because of the memory, but the Apple Watch ended up getting 3.5 miles. The Garmin 4.5. The treadmill said it was 4.7 miles. So again, I had talked about the accuracy issues on both of them, but at least I can change the Garmin. The Apple Watch, I'm kind of stuck with it until it kind of learns how I'm running, or I don't know what the hell. That was basically it. Please stay tuned for the next 7 days of videos. I'm going to just be doing an alternative workouts to show you how you can do them at home based on the Jeff Nippard workout that I bought. It's not going to be 1-for-1 and exact because I don't know if I can get in trouble for that or not, but it's going to be variations that you can do here at home. If you don't have or feel comfortable going to the gym, all you need is a set of 15-pound dumbbells and at the very most 25 to 30 dumbbells. That's it. I hope you come back for that, and that'll be for the next 7 days. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.